Hey you guys, Matias here with Urban Homesteading. Today we're going to be talking about a few natural ways to take care of your skin and keep your body healthy on the outway appearance as well. Hi you guys, so like I said, today we're going to be talking about different ways you can keep your body healthy, from herbs to essential oils to different products that I use to keep my body healthy. Now I do these things maybe every 2 weeks. Now one of them for my hair I do every week just to keep it nice and healthy, and I have shared this before, so we'll do that one quick. But I guess we'll get started. So the first thing I do is a face mask. So I know it depends on what type of texture of face you have. So I have kind of, I guess you could say it's dry skin, drier skin, and some areas are more oily. Depending, like right here the V is more oily. So as you can tell, I took off all my makeup. My hair needs to be washed, so we're going to be doing this with me today, all just natural. So the first thing I do is I do a mask, a face mask, and I do this, I guess you could say, probably every 2 to 3 weeks. It just depends on how I feel like my face is feeling. I have a face mask for if my skin is really dry. Now this is bentonite clay. You can actually also use it on bug bites, bee stings, even snake bites. It's been proven. I've never used it on a snake bite, but I've used it on bee stings and bug bites and any kind of irritation like that from bugs outside. So what it does is it actually is a clay, and you just mix it with some water. I have it in another bag because it's kind of messy, but you just mix it in some water and it forms like a clay, what you would picture like a clay, a pottery before it dries, and you put it on your face in the oily spots. I do this when I can tell I'm starting to break out a lot. I stick it over those breakout spots the most, and then my whole face. I don't want my face to dry out too much. So like the areas that I know tend to be really dry, I don't usually put that much on there. And then I also use a mask for black pores just right here, and I do that once a week. Even Jonathan does that, honestly, once a week. It really helps with the black pores. And I know we all have our face routines, our routines on getting ready, but these are just a few quick, simple ways what I do every couple weeks to just really help me, so I don't have to focus every single morning on plucking my eyebrows, doing a face mask, doing a face cleanse. I'm able to just wake up, wash my face with some soap and water if I want to put makeup on, and go. So these I do every couple weeks depending on what they are. So like I said, the first thing is bentonite clay, but my face is kind of half and half depending on the spot. But if you have acne, this is great. And really, you just put it on, a bug bite, bee sting even, and it sucks up that poison out of there, or if it's acne, what's inside there, it's going to get ready for it to go. I've never used it on snake bites like I said, but I've heard it works miracles. So we're just going to put a little bit of bentonite clay, excuse me, in here, and it goes a long way, so you want to be careful. So I have a little bit of bentonite clay in there, as you can tell, and I'm just going to add a little bit of water. Now you do not want to mix it with metal, like a metal spoon or have a metal bowl, because it's going to start ruining the properties. So I just kind of use a plastic spoon or use my finger. And now I always find I end up, adding one more or the other. So I need a little bit more bentonite clay for it not to be watered down. I usually have some extra, so I never have been able to figure out the exact portion for my face. So as you can tell, it's like a clay. So I'm just going to stick this on my face, and then it's gonna start drying, and I'm probably gonna look like a gecko, honestly, once it's dry. So I'm just gonna stick this on my face. I have been having a little bit of acne spots right here, so I'm gonna do that mainly. And up here, and on my chin. I'm just gonna kind of spread it around my whole face. Okay, you guys, so the Bentonite clay, I'm going to be talking to you with a face mask on for the next little bit, but the Bentonite clay, it really absorbs the toxins, the heavy metals actually that might be in your skin. It's going to do any impurities, all of that. That's why it's good for snake bites, bug bites, and bee stings as well, just to kind of put it on. It will help it stop itching, along with some lavender oil after that. But it's really going to help suck any toxins out of my face that I do have. Now when it dries, I am going to get a wet washcloth. I have found is the easiest way. Warm washcloth and wipe it all off, and then rinse with cold water to shut all those pores up again, and it doesn't start absorbing any bad bacteria that's in the air. So I'm actually going to save this and let my husband use it as a face mask when he gets home from work. And then while we're waiting for this to dry, I did want to talk to you guys about lavender oil. Lavender oil is amazing. It actually, you put on a bug bite, it stops the itching. Lavender is to relax the muscles. Now, if you have like irritated skin, or if you have like moisture levels that are like random, some parts of your face are oily, some are totally dry, lavender oil is going to really help with that. If you just dilute it in a little bit of water and just rub it on your face, it really helps. I do that because I sometimes have oily skin right here and then dry skin right here. I don't have it severe, like really bad, but I do use it when I'm noticing it's more than usual, and it does help me. So that's lavender oil, and it's amazing. Now I wanted to go over a couple parts where it's talking about your skin, because everybody has different skin. I wanted to put out a couple oils out there that are really good for different types of skin. So I have showed you lavender oil. Now lavender tree oil, that's a little different. It helps with inflammation a lot. So if you just do that, sometimes they do recommend for a lot of these, if it's going right on the face, to dilute it in a tiny bit of water. But I have found these are very soft oils, so they're okay. For me personally, I have not had to dilute them in water. So the lavender oil has really helped with irritating skin, itching, bug bites, cramps, tightening of the muscles, just to rub it on there. I personally have never had to dilute it. And moisture levels, balancing those out. Sorry, this mask actually starts to kind of itch when it is drying. So I'm going to try not to itch my face because I just swept my floors and I don't want it to fall on there. Anyways, and then lavender tree oil is for inflammation. Now lemon oil. Lemon oil, this is a lemon essential oil. I have found it didn't focus there, y'all. There we go. We got some lemon essential oil. This is really good for dry skin, so to put it on dry areas that you do have. Sometimes right here gets really dry, and right here for me. So I'll just stick some lemon oil on there. Now if you have more mature skin, I've not had to use it before, but I have been, people told me that Otto, O-T-T-O, rose Otto oil makes a major difference for mature skin. And then I have had to do where if you have damaged skin, so if you like acne spots that are scarred, I had one. It used frankincense. I have heard that's really great. I used it one time and it worked for me. So I am going to recommend frankincense for to restore any damaged skin. And then for sensitive skin, chamomile oil. Now I've in the past had always heard of chamomile tea. It helps relax your body, all that, and it really does work. But when I was introduced to chamomile oil, that really works too, because when I was younger, I had sensitive skin, and I really wished I would have known about chamomile oil to help it out. But right now, sometimes I do notice my skin is more sensitive in different seasons. Out here in the South, you really get the different seasons. So I've learned in certain season changes, my skin gets more sensitive. I know it's really odd, but that's how I've started to take notice in my body. And chamomile oil really helps with that as well. So there's those couple oils. I think those 5 different oils. I'm gonna write them right here so you guys can see them, and down below, if you look in my comments, you'll be able to see. I'm gonna write this all out, and I'm gonna link somewhere to buy essential oils. People do Young Living, people go online. You can even buy them at your nearest health and wellness store. Hey guys, so I started taking off my face mask. It's all dry except this one little bit, so I'll probably just do that little bit last. But I just did like lukewarm water on this towel. I'm just slowly taking it off. My face is gonna be red because, like I said, I have a little bit sensitive skin when it comes to rubbing my face a lot. So I try not to touch my face a lot. But with this you kind of have to. So I'm just gonna slowly take this off. And then I'm gonna rinse with cold water. So my face is bright red. I'm so sorry. But we're just gonna have to deal with a bright red face for the video. So it's real life, right? So next thing I'm gonna do is a mask for the black pores. It's kind of like, it's basically a charcoal mask. You can find them anywhere. I get them. I get mine off the company I buy everything else from. It's great. So that's what we're gonna do, and I usually just do it right where we usually like start seeing those blackheads. So I'm putting it on my nose and my chin. I don't know why I put it under my eye, but usually it's just right here. Just usually mine is right here on the nose and on the chin, right there. So that is gonna do. You leave it on 5 minutes and rinse it off with cold water. So we're just gonna leave that on, and then we are going to put some lemon oil on the dry places. Like I mentioned before, different oils for different things. So lemon oil is for dry skin. Okay guys, I'm just gonna rinse it off with cold water, and then we'll be good to go for that. We're gonna do the lemon oil after it. Okay. Like I said, I sometimes have dry skin, and I've been noticing I have dry skin right here recently, so I'm going to stick some lemon oil on those spots, just like that. That helped me with the dry skin. Now, we are going to go to the last thing. We are going to do coconut oil. Hey you guys, so last but not least, I am gonna do something for my hair. So a while back I realized my ends were getting dry, and I changed my shampoo. I got better shampoo, I got my hair trimmed and everything, but just because I do straighten my hair often, I have decided to start doing this, and I have been able to tell all the difference in the world. I got organic coconut oil, and I honestly just put it mainly in the ends of my hair, but throughout my whole head, and it really just keeps it moistened, and I leave it in for at least 30 minutes. You know, I've had people see that I do this and then be like, hey, look, I got it for 3 hours, and afterwards my hair has been amazing. Yes, that is awesome. The longer, the better for sure, but for now, I'll probably just do 30 minutes. It's late in the evening, so I'll do 30 minutes, and I usually just try to do it when I know my hair needs to be washed and right before my shower, so that I can just put all my hair, do dinner, cook, and do everything in the evening, and at the end of the night before I go to bed, take a shower and just rinse it all off before I should wash my hair, so that it's easy. I'm already in the shower, I'm already, you know, my hair's already getting wet, I don't have to try to lean over the sink or anything, but that is what I'm going to do. So I should probably take my rings off because they're going to get really greasy. And I just kind of put it in the roots, and I stick it, oh, whoops, I dropped it everywhere. Dang it, I just cleaned my floor too today. Well, anyways, and I just kind of go over the sink, and I put it all throughout the hair. Get it really nice and oily. I even do it sometimes before I'm going to go do work outside. I look ridiculous outside but that sunshine for it is really good too. Just that vitamin D mixed with this coconut oil, I have found it works wonders. And honestly, after the very first time, I didn't notice a huge difference, but over time I did. Everything does take time, like these oils, everything does, you know. If you are eating a ton of sugar and breaking out, you're like, well, I'm just gonna do a face mask and essential oils to help with it. Honestly, I can't promise you it's all gonna clear up or it's all gonna help you out, because it's really hard to just rely on that. You really need to take care of your body as well. You know, maybe back down the sugars that could really affect on why you're breaking out, or maybe an allergy, or something in your area. And if you just move there, I've definitely had to learn a few things since I moved to South Carolina. But anyways, I just kind of see how it's all greasy, and I call them mom claws. There you go. And just stick it up there, and I let it be for good at least 30 minutes. And I usually try to wear a shirt I don't care about, because it will get greasy, just in case the grease doesn't come out. Mine usually does. But yeah, so that is my, I look ridiculous. That is my essential type stuff I do every couple weeks or every week. I do this about every week and a half probably, or every 2 or 3 times I wash my hair to keep it nice and healthy and moisturized. Give it a good shine. But anyways, so that is what I do to help my skin and my face, the essential oils, the face masks, my hair, this kind of things. There are a few more things I do once every like 4 or 5 months. I'll do a video someday on that kind of thing, but I do just these regular things on a regular basis. Every 2-3 weeks you start to learn your body and when you need it. So please like and subscribe if you appreciated this video or it helped you out. Leave a comment. If you subscribe, make sure to click that bell so that you do get those updates. And follow me on the Urban Homesteading Facebook page. Everybody's welcome there. You'll get even more updates and information there. And even on Instagram, Kate Joy Always Renee for Urban Homesteading. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. We'll catch you next Monday.